Yeah. Sounds like the door's moving. Oh.
We're finally here. We're going to make our way to Grenadier pub tonight. You've been waiting for this vlog. We're going to deliver. We're going to have a really exciting night, guys. So please like, subscribe, share, and get this video to at least 25 to 50 likes. We'd really appreciate it.
My next one game, we ain't never leave. Counting up money, we ain't never sleep. You got B12, I got 12 V's. Got bottles, got weed, got my. I'm all the way. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. I'm all the way up. 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 I'm all the way up.
This is actually brilliant. Actually love that.
Seriously, doesn't it have that Bible times up? It's just gone 9 PM. But why is it so quiet?
I'm taller.
Oh, son, get off your high horse.
Oh, that's actually quite relevant.
What?
So that step, Napoleon used to climb up on that in order to mount his horse.
Napoleon?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. That is
How
crazy.
crazy.
Oh, okay.
That's really weird that you said that
That's
actually.
brilliant. Why would I come up? Why would I say that sentence? And it's relevant.
Yeah. One of many weird things that might happen tonight. Too long.
Come on then.
It's getting really late. Where's Mark?
I don't know, I was thinking the same thing. I'll give him a call, shall I?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Mark. Yeah, it's Melissa. You okay? Are you on your way? Okay, cool. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, we're in the pub, so. Okay, cool. See you in a bit. Bye.
So what do we actually know about this place?
So from research, what I found out was that someone was murdered in the cellar. Why were they murdered? They used the cellar as a place where they used to gamble, but money was obviously involved. When this person was found out to be cheating in whatever game it was they were playing, they were beaten to death and he died in that cellar.
Hang on, aren't we exploring that cellar later on tonight?
Yeah, we are.
So this person was murdered down there?
Yeah.
Do we have a name for this person?
I don't think they do know the name. However, the people who come to this pub, the people who work in this pub, have affectionately called him Cedric.
So we may come across Cedric tonight.
We may do.
It's interesting though, because there's no sort of background information apart from the fact that he was killed down in the cellar. What else do we know about him? It's a bit of a mystery. So maybe if we try and connect with him tonight, we might get more information.
Definitely.
Who knows? Okay, so who's ready for this tonight? I'm feeling a bit freaked out.
Yeah.
And we're doing a Ouija board session down there, so
It would be amazing if we were able to communicate with him.
It would. We could connect with somebody else or something else. Remember last time from our last vlog? Watch that vlog if you haven't seen it. It was the Halloween special part 1 where we used a Ouija board and we connected with a demonic spirit. We don't want this spirit coming through again. But anyway, yeah, so let's get on with the investigation. Let's get set up and let's get ready, guys.
Cool. Let's go.
What are you doing?
Right, so we know that this entity that's present here has a little bit of a habit of either moving objects or misplacing them altogether. So we're going to set up a little experiment here. So I'm going to put 9 glasses in a row. If any of those glasses move, then we've got physical evidence.
So when are we supposed to check the glasses, or are we going to leave the camera running?
Yeah, we'll leave the camera running. We'll check every hour.
Yeah,
so
starting from what time?
So what time is it now? It's almost coming up to 12. So we'll check at midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then 3 a.m. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I'm not expecting them to move because it's a bit of a big ask, but
Well, that would be weird if one of them did.
yeah.
And Mark, what are you doing in the background there? Are you getting any temperature drops or anything?
Yeah, I'm just testing the device on its own. So basically I expect a draft. It is currently dropping every few seconds to a point.
Around this area here?
Yeah, so obviously there's some cracks in the floor.
Yeah, so that might contribute to this. So, guys, we've set up the glass experiment. Mark is taking temperature recordings. Pretty soon we're going to start switching. We're going to switch all the lights off and we're going to start this investigation. But before we do that, can we just introduce G? G!
Hello. I'm G. I'm here from Australia. I'm just continuing this investigation, so hope to see you all soon.
Wow.
Smells like it.
Guys, this is all the history of the hauntings here. The menacing Grenadier. I don't like that one. Okay, successive landlords of the Grenadier have reported unusual happenings. One said that the house had a peculiar menacing atmosphere which built up the year to reach its climax in September, and during that month he noticed that his dogs behaved strangely, showing signs of unrest, growling, snarling, and sometimes scratching and digging in the cellar, which was probably the place where the body was concealed. Whoa. The public drank below stairs in what is now the cellar, while on the floor above them the gentlemen of the regiment ate more than their fill, drank too much and gambled beyond their means. So you mentioned gambling earlier.
Yes.
The gambling often led to cheating, the cheating led to brawls, and in one of these a young son Bolton was killed. I hope I've said that correctly. Whichever way he died, it was violent and presumably happened in September. Since then, that is when the hauntings have occurred. So you were right. Everything you said earlier about the history of this place, the person haunting this place, it's got to be him. However, it doesn't give you a name. I don't. What are you getting here? Oh, so this is all Spanish.
Well, there's a few.
Spanish articles.
These two people were in the cellar conducting some sort of exorcism.
What?
Okay, that's creepy.
Holy water on the cross.
Be careful if you're walking down the stairs.
Yeah, watch yourself. Wow,
Go ahead,
okay,
that's
I'll
all.
get the footage of this. Okay, we're going into the cellar now. You can, I can't see a thing actually. Has anybody got a flashlight?
I might do this.
Got on. Thank you. Right, thank you. So we're going to go down into the cellar. It's dark. We just put the torch on. You can see already this place is already creepy. Where should we go, slow? I mean, how do the staff not get spooked having their breaks down here? I whiz.
Like here. Like my chest is heavy here.
This feels uncomfortable here.
I don't know if it's all machinery, it's quite warm maybe, but
No, but it feels a bit oppressive here.
yeah, that's the word I would use.
First word I've seen, okay, is warning. Drop. I wouldn't even want to sort of like come down here by myself for a break. Yeah, that's fine. Pretty cool.
Check temperature around the corner again.
What's that saying? 24.8. Okay, so it drops a little bit.
Let's see what temperature is around that corner.
There's a change in energy. There's a, from this place to this place, there is a change in energy. But which one feels more oppressive to you? Because to me it's down here.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Mark is feeling it
It's
down
a
here.
definite change, but I don't know. Because we have to remember, down here in the cellar was where he was murdered, where he was beaten to death. So where?
But where? Where?
That's what, do you know what? That's what I was just thinking as well. There's another standalone chiller here.
There's
It's
some
like
handprints
obviously
on
that
the
wasn't
fridge.
here back in the days. What were you saying, G?
There's some handprints on the fridge.
When?
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh, yeah. I don't even want to touch it. Okay, they stayed for quite a while. Not as strong though. They must have meant between them. Yeah,
See that little room that's locked up? What was that?
Was that you, Mark?
Did you just touch something? Gee,
I did not touch.
did you hear that?
Yep. It was like a really loud rattling
It's like somebody
sound.
scraping something against.
Well, that's a straight
Yes, that's what I heard. Okay, if you're here, Cedric, is that you? Do you want to talk to us? Do you want to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign, please?
That was to your right hand side, so if you were standing facing towards me, that was towards your right hand side, right?
so many machines in there.
I know. So Jim have to do
I know, that's the only thing. So if we hear it again,
Scrapes, groans, rattle.
Yeah, and this is a very old
but
place, guys,
that
don't
was
forget.
not like a split second
But it
thing.
could just be like any one of these machines might have
That's
that
true.
sound. So
These machines are obviously going to stop within the hour because we're going to be here till, what, 4 AM. So We'll be able to debunk that as we go along. Yeah, there's something about this corner. Any other place that I go to, I don't feel any kind of energy. See if you can feel it. But Mark, you said you felt it along here, but obviously energy.
As soon as I came around the corner, I felt, maybe it's just because I hadn't come around it before, I didn't know what
See, I'm not feeling that.
Really?
I'm feeling it down there. It's interesting, because you're feeling it here, Mark. I'm feeling it down here, Simon's feeling it here.
Literally 3 different places.
So, I'm speculating here, but if they...
Now you've said it, I want to move them over.
They were annoyed about him for cheating. Assuming they were playing cards in the room.
That's what I was thinking.
And he would have come out here to escape before, in that bit, before the stairs. So, if he was panicked and trying to get away, he may have come in this area here.
Just to get out of that room.
So maybe...
For argument's sake, if he tried to go up the stairs,
they just dragged him down, yeah. So, yeah, that's actually very good.
Pure speculation, but...
Right, should we go back in that room?
Yeah.
And let's just see what we get. If you guys see anything that we don't see, please tag us the timeline and we'll check it out. Okay. So we're ready to use the Ouija board. We've done a short protection spell, so it's just a little prayer. So we're now going to place our hands. Actually, before we place our hands on the planchette, you need to build up energy within your hands, so we're going to have to rub our hands together like that. I know it's actually, for a cellar, it's actually quite hot in here. It is. But I think that's because of all the machinery. Yeah.
So one good thing about that is if we have a temperature drop, we're going to notice it immediately. Okay. So you then place one finger on the planchette. And it has to be very lightly. So literally, just if you were to take your finger off, there would be no... Okay. Very lightly. Because we're not the ones who are going to move it. If there's someone communicating with us, it's going to be that spirit that's communicating with us. So, if there are any spirits here who wish to communicate with us, can you move the planchette to yes? I'll ask that question again. If there are any spirits here who wish to communicate with us, can you move the planchette to yes?
If there's any spirit in this room who feels they had something bad happen to them, reply with yes.
It's not moving. It's not moving at all, is it? G?
If there's any spirit in this presence of this room, reply back with yes.
interesting. Nothing's going on with it.
I forgot the word planchette, so I just said reply.
What is that?
I heard that.
It's outside again. There's so much knocking in this basement.
Spirit, if you're here, could you bang twice for yes?
We know that you frequent this place quite a lot. If you're here with us, because we'd love to communicate with you, can you give us some sort of a sign? You can move the planchette in any way possible, but if you could let us know, that will be amazing.
Okay, so it looks like nobody's willing to come through, or Spirit doesn't want to talk to us, so maybe you should just take it to goodbye.
Yeah, we'll go to goodbye. Goodbye.
Okay. Washer! Washer!
That's what we could hear this whole time.
Do you know what it said? Me and Mark were down here, and it said ice. It said, no, it said fighting. It said fighting, and then it said ice. And then it said birth. I said, did you die here when you...
That sounded like
grape. Wine cellar! It could be significant.
That is quite significant.
Maryland. Maryland cookies.
Yeah, I need a cookie. Cookie.
Maybe we should just go in the room in the dark and see if we get any responses. Right, should we close the door and see if we get any responses with the light off? Because sometimes spirits like the dark. If anybody feel free to ask a question.
If there's a spirit here that wishes to communicate with us, use the device on the table, right there. All we need is one word.
Come on, spirit, don't go quiet on us now. Have you got something to say? Communicate through the device or make something else happen. Maybe move something, bang something. Give us a sign that you're here. Use the energies.
What was that?
Brain. Brain. Okay. Use the energies in this room. Use our energies. Come through. Artwork.
What's really weird is, in my mind, I saw these lights flashing and I was like, oh, let's get some beauty shots. And then it came out with artwork.
So, do you think it said brain and artwork because it's reading your mind? That's me moving the table. Cedric, I don't think you exist, okay? I just don't think you exist because you've not given us any signs. Red! Are you angry? Come on then, come forward. Show
Red.
us some of that energy.
Did he say red?
Red.
R-E-D. There is a red light there, which I did focus on before. Legion? Is that like a part of something?
Cedric, really do something to make us believe that you haunt this place. Whether you be moving something, communicating through the device, banging, making one of us feel scared, touching one of us.
Hey guys.
What is it? Yeah.
How many glasses did we put at the start?
I can't remember. Why? It was 9, wasn't it?
I think it was 9, but for some reason I can count 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I put 9 out there. That's weird.
Okay, that's a bit creepy.
But how? It wouldn't fall either.
We didn't hear any glasses smashing when we were downstairs. Okay, that's really weird.
Did I put 8 out? I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewind and like just check the footage.
Yeah, the footage. Oh, I feel uncomfortable here.
No, maybe I thought it was 9.
No,
it must have been 8.
Look, when I counted, when it was my turn to check, there was 9, so I do recall, because I went like this one, there was 9, so now there's 8 glasses, so where's that 9th glass gone?
Does that look like a face to you?
Where?
Yeah, I just, you know what, before you even said the face, I could see it.
That does look a bit
It looks like someone peering above a window.
So I think we should rub hands together, build up the energies. So Spirit, you can use our energies for this if you want to come through.
If there are any spirits here that wish to communicate with us, let us know by moving the planchette to yes.
If there are any spirits, use our energy to show your presence here by moving it to a yes.
If there is a spirit here, can you spell out your name? Is anybody moving this? Nobody's moving that, are they? Because it's slowly inching to something. H.
Cedric, we know that's not your name. However, we would love for you to tell us your real name. What's your real name?
It's just only inching, isn't it? It's not really moving at all.
If there's any spirit here, we can feel your presence. just give us some sort of message, even if you use the thing 2 letters.
Spirit, was it you who drained the battery on the camera a minute ago? Go to yes, if so. Is that another machine? Do you want us to say goodbye, Spirit? Okay, you don't want to speak to us. We'll take this to goodbye then, shall we? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Spirit. We'll move it to goodbye. Because people want to know what's happened. What time is it now?
So just gonna go down by myself in the dark. Try to see what's down here. I'll try to put on the light. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier.
Well, nothing came through twice in the basement with this and here, so I don't think this place is haunted, or maybe I'm just wrong, maybe we haven't given it much of a chance.
Yeah, got some crazy vibes around there. There we go. There is some sort of energy down here, I'm feeling.
Mark, what's your thoughts on the night?
Yeah, I'm probably inclined to agree. So I think there's a lot of bumps and unexplained noises downstairs, but we don't know the place that well, so what we think are dodgy noises might be pretty well accounted for.
So walking into the staff change room, which I believe was one of the gambling rooms.
You know, sort of ancient pub, so
Exactly.
there's a lot of machinery down there.
There's a lot of machinery down in the basement, so that would have accounted for half the noises, I think.
Yeah, seems like this is one of the few section of rooms that was actually used for gambling. So sensing quite a high spirit around here. Oh gosh, the food's just so not funny. Yeah, better head back up. Doesn't sound right. Yep. Sounds like the door's moving. Oh.
Siley, what do you think? What's your thoughts?
So I have to say that I'm surprised that no one came through and communicated with us. Oh, hey G, how was your lone vigil?
How was it?
What?
G?
What is going on?
G!
Hey, what's happening? Are you alright?
Guys, I just want to go. I just want to go home. That's okay with you?
Okay, so we're finishing our vlog a bit earlier than expected because G's come up from the cellar and he doesn't look like himself. He seems to be behaving a bit odd, a bit quiet, he's not really saying anything. So we're a bit concerned about him. Not necessarily sure as to why, obviously, but I think he's possibly encountered something in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Anything to add, ladies?
I have no idea why he's acting like this. I've only just met G today and he seems like a very happy-go-lucky guy, and his personality has just changed since going down into the cellar.
Yeah.
As you said, he is happy-go-lucky, and I've never actually seen him like this.
And the fact that he said, I want to go home now,
Yeah.
that creeps me out.
Yeah.
So we're going to end the vlog. Sorry, I think it's time for us to go home. We can't leave him like this. Please give a like, share and subscribe. We will see you again for our next video, but we hope you enjoyed tonight.
All your views matter to us, so keep them coming, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Good night.